Hello everybody, and welcome back to another stream. I hope everybody's doing well today. Welcome in Max, welcome in Tin, and welcome in First Dog. We got a crowd here on a Monday. Mondays for Minecrafts? Indeed, it's Minecraft Monday. Remember when I tried to do like Mario Kart Mondays and we did it for like 2 Mondays and then we stopped? Yeah, good times. Um anyway, yeah, I'm not very good with like being consistent with series and stuff. I tend to not have the attention span to do so. Speaking of not having the attention span to do so, I was just talking with Becky, and everybody knows that Minecraft is always like a 2 week phase, right? You don't play Minecraft for years, and then you come back and you play Minecraft for 2 weeks, and you're like, wow, that was fun, and then you stop playing. I've played it for more than 2 weeks. I've put a lot of hours into this world, and I'm very happy with everything. And I'm still gonna be playing, but I'm definitely like toning it back. Gonna be playing less, I would imagine. But I was thinking about it, and I know people in the past really enjoyed when I played Valheim, and I was thinking about bringing Valheim back at some point. It's very similar. I shouldn't say very similar. It's a similar game to Minecraft, but a little bit more structured. There are more like bosses and quest line stuff to do. I'm fairly certain there's been a lot of updates since the last I looked at it. So that might be something that I might bring back. Food for thought. Um, we have plenty of games that I should be playing, right? Like I should be playing our Nuzlocke. I should buy and play Pokemon Legends Zeta A. There's a lot of games that I'm like I can play that. So we'll see. Who knows? File it away as a possibility. But otherwise, other than that, we are going to be playing some Minecraft tonight. And the goal for tonight is to continue working on our villager trading town. So last time we streamed, I had just kind of talked about my ideas. I didn't have anything like laid out or anything like that. I hadn't started building. I was just talking about how like I wanted to build like a little town area around the lake that followed kind of the like Amalfi Coast vibes. And I've started to build it, and I've put in a lot of work actually, and it's been pretty fun. It's a build style that I am very not comfortable with. It is not a style that I build with ever. I've never built in this way. So it's been very fun to kind of experiment and like figure out how to get it to work and stuff. So I will show you the progress that I have made with it, and we will continue building it today. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, shall we? All right. Oh no, our audio's capturing just fine. Alrighty. So this is what I have so far. I like legitimately really like it. Like I said, it's a build style that I've never really done before. I've never built houses in this way. And also right now it's all just the facades of buildings. There's no interiors, so don't worry about that. I gotta figure out a way to like flesh them into the cliff side here. I might have to build the cliff face out so that the buildings sit into it more naturally. But I really like how the facades are coming out. So I'm using I had initially thought that I wanted to use terracotta, but then I remembered terracotta is actually fairly like dull in its colors, whereas concrete is very vibrant. The colors of concrete are very, very vibrant. But this was actually an idea that like Becky helped me out to decide, is instead of going with the concrete, which is more of a, I'll show you here. Oops, not the right world. Here we go. Instead of going with like actual concrete, which is this solid purple texture and this solid orange and yellow and stuff like that. Excuse me, sorry. Whew. I just like tried to swallow and could not swallow. Wow, that was like scary. Ooh, I didn't like that. Sorry, that was awful. So instead of going with the actual like concrete, which is very flat in texture and tone, we're actually going with the concrete powder, which in order to make concrete, you usually just have to pour water on concrete powder. I like how I missed that. That was awesome. And then I broke the example. I'm doing great, guys. So this is concrete powder. You pour water on it and it becomes pink concrete, right? And then you can use that for building. You typically don't build with the concrete powder. Partly because of that, it's a sand block. And so it has gravity to it, which means it's really annoying to build with. But the thing about the concrete powder is it has texture. So the pink concrete is very flat, right? And it's fine. It looks fine. It looks great. And that's the vibe that I want to go for, right? This bright pink color. However, the buildings are all very flat, right? They're meant to be these very tall, vertical, just very flat faces of buildings. And because of that, I'm not really mixing any other blocks into the build, right? A lot of times when you're building something, you use gradients, right? We have oak log, stripped oak log, and oak plank here, right? On the bottom, we have stone brick, cobblestone, mossy stone brick, and mossy cobblestone, right? You create these kind of gradients to help things blend and look better. We're not doing that with this build. We're not using any gradients in the building. And so it starts to look like this very flat texture. Even though the color is nice, it's a very flat texture. So building out of the actual concrete powder gives it more of that kind of texture, right? And so it helps us make the walls of the houses more interesting without needing to mix in like other blocks and stuff like that, right? So that's the idea of the build. And what I'm basically doing is I just have these templates, right? I laid out in the concrete powder like where I want the buildings to go. And then I'm just like building them up and following these kind of like templates. And we are just kind of throwing blocks at them. And it's a very interesting build style. Like I said, like it's a very odd method that I've started. And it's definitely taking me some time to get used to and get comfortable with it. But I really like how some of these buildings are coming out. I really like this yellow one. This was the first one excuse me. This is the first one that I built. I really, really, really like this yellow one. It's my favorite of all the ones that I've built so far. I really like this white one that's kind of tucked into the corner here. This is probably like my second favorite of the buildings. I like the blue one. It's a small little building tucked into the side. Not a huge fan of the red one, but it's fine. You know, it's growing on me. I definitely did not like it when I first built it. The pink one I like. I just built the pink one earlier. And this orange one, I literally just got finished building before I started stream. So it's still kind of like settling in a little bit. This build style is definitely a trust to the process kind of build style. where normally it's like, as I'm building it, I'm like, I don't know about that. There's a lot of crazy colors here, and like it's not really meshing. And then I just kind of have to like take a step back and look at it at a different point. That's what I did with the red house. Like when I first built the red house, I was like, I really don't like this, but I'm just gonna keep it. And now that I've had it sitting here for a while, like I do like it. So you like the pink one?
Yeah, but I think that like the pink also
complements the red. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah. What do you think about the orange one?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Them. Yeah, I really like I first did it with this one, and I really love this like kind of arch here that also arches back. I really like that kind of shape, because the idea is like if you're actually having an awning, you need the rain to go off the edge. So your awning wouldn't be flat and it wouldn't be curved in the middle. It would be a bowl shape, right? Oh, you think like these are like railings? Yeah, that's true. That's true. They're meant to be like flower pots. Like they're, you know, there's like grass behind them. But they could definitely be like railings. That's fair. I think the next one we build, I think I'm gonna build the red one next. I think I want to put in another like balcony, because right now the blue house is the only one that actually has like an actual balcony. The red one has this little like patio awning, but there's no door to get to it, so it's not really like a patio. So I think the red one, I do want like a patio, and it would look nice on the inside corner here, because the patio could like stretch along here and it would like cover like this much area kind of thing. So let's see. Let's start building it. Definitely need more red concrete. Go. I think let me I used to have like a radio station that I would listen to that was like copyright free, like chill music. Yeah, let's see if because I feel like this is just like a chill stream, right? We're just like building a town. I don't know if the audio comes across in YouTube. I have no idea. If it doesn't, we can play like actual copyrighted music. YouTube is the one that like really is a stickler for copyright music. Twitch doesn't care as long as it doesn't get saved to the VOD. They check VODs. They don't care about like the actual live broadcast. Or well, you know, legally they do, but they don't actually. Give me the bed. I have to turn it down a little bit. All right. Also, very exciting. The world is on day. Where is it? Where does it say? I always forget what it says. Oh, we're on day 341. Crazy. Each Minecraft day takes 20 minutes if you don't sleep through the night. I've been sleeping through like a lot of the nights so far. I've stayed up only through a couple of them. But still, a lot of time. I think the mod loader, like the mod launcher, has almost like 100 hours clocked on it for this world. So we're putting in the numbers. All right, let's grab. Music is on YouTube. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you, Max. Let's grab. We're probably gonna need more red concrete powder, but it's fine. Oh, we need to come up with a color palette first. All right. We've got our red. Okay. So the way that I've been coming up with the color palette is I have a mod installed where when I'm in creative, I can't do this in survival, but when I'm in creative, I can go into like this color picker menu and I can take a block and I can find the color index of it. And then it shows me all of the related colors, right? So like red concrete powder is number 1, red wool is number 3, right? Red wool and red concrete powder obviously look very, very similar. So it shows me like all of the blocks with like similar colors, but then also the further you scroll, it also starts to give you like complementary colors. And if you scroll even further, it starts to give you, I don't know what the actual technical term for it is, but it's like highlight colors, like colors that are kind of opposite of what your color is, so that it makes it pop. Right, again, I don't know the actual technical term for that. So what I've been doing is I've been selecting a block and I've been scrolling through here and I'm trying to find typically a wood type, but we have used like mud brick in one of the buildings, but I'm typically trying to find like a wood type that goes well with it, right? So like number 63 is the crimson planks. So let's see how these look. Let's get a bunch of these. I don't think I've used crimson planks. I was thinking about using crimson planks with the blue house. I did a test of it in the creative here. These are the crimson. This is the crimson color. And it looked okay, but I liked it better with this red mangrove for the blue. But let's see how the crimson looks with the red. Okay. And then... I think I like it. It's nice. It's definitely like a color and a wood type that I would never use. But that's kind of like the whole point of this bit. Okay. Let me just ruin everything real quick. That's kind of the whole point of this build style again, right? I'm doing things that I would typically never do. Building in ways that I would typically never build. And so it kind of is making me push my creative limits. But I like that. I actually really like that. Yeah, but okay, Becky agrees. It gets the Becky stamp of approval.
I don't have a white highlight.
I could do 2 layers and I could have pale oak on the top. Right, so let me show you what pale oak would look like with this coloring. Pale oak is also another one that I've like never really used because it's very bright. Right. That's the pale oak. So like that could be like first floor and then that could be second floor or vice versa. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of white, more to like help the red and the purple look good. They're both darker colors. I feel like if you added like a highlighter trim of white, it would really help it pop.
Hmm. Okay, so what if instead... I mean, I can just make, like, just the roof out of it.
You also make the door white.
It's true, I could change the color of the door. Again, though, like, I could just change the roof to pale oak. No?
I don't want like a lot of white.
I don't know, man. I don't know what you want from me. Oops. I just replaced some of the ground with there we go. Also, I was messing around with mods. The reason why my whole super flat world is grass is because I was fucking around with mods and I totally just ravaged the earth and I pulled everything down by a block and just irrevocably broke things. So that's why things look like shit. Anyway. Okay, so you just want like a highlight. I love when my computer has encountered a problem and will restart. We'll get right back to you. I mean, I can put in like white flowers, like in the, like I can specifically make all of the flowers white in like the windowsills. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on the white door. I mean, what color? I think the house right next to it is white. No, it's gonna have, it has orange and white. So I don't think I don't want too much white in it because white is gonna be like right next to it. You know what I mean? I mean, I can definitely change around like that doesn't have to be white, but white glass, subtle maybe. I could do different colored glass. I've been doing like all of the buildings that I've made so far, I've had them, the glass be the same color as the walls. But I could do white colored glass. I think that is a nice little pop. Okay. Let's do that then. So we'll do crimson wood with white stained glass for this one. But yeah, like I said, I've been keeping like all of the glass the same color. So like this yellow building has yellow glass. This white building has white glass. But that's like, I don't need it, right? Like I don't need them to be the same color. So let's try it. Also, I've run out of vines, and so I'm being a cheap bastard, and I'm letting the vines on all of the buildings grow, and then I'm just taking the vines.
You really are cheap bastard.
They regrow. See, it's free vines. I don't want you over here. Do I? Oh, I do want you over here. What? That's crazy. Yeah. I need to stop that from happening. I've noticed that the vines are so freaking annoying in this game. The amount of string that I have to place to keep these vines from growing in areas that I don't want them to be. Like, string, 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 string. Like, it's so annoying. I hate it. It's so annoying. And now I'm noticing areas where I didn't put string. Like, I don't want... Okay, I'm fine with that because I specifically put string there. But, like, I definitely don't want... Okay, that was good. That was really good. I definitely do not want vines on the bottom of, like, the roof. Right, so, like, that gets a piece of string. I don't want that there. There's another spot that had something like that. Oh, right below me. Okay. No, my scaffolding. No! Give me my scaffolding. All right. So we've got our red concrete powder. Let's grab our glass. I'm gonna need to smelt more glass. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, let's grab our crimson. I'm definitely going to need to get more crimson wood. I only have like, yeah, 14 logs. It's definitely not going to be enough for everything. So we are going to have to take a trip to the nether. Okay. What are we thinking height-wise for the red building? Maybe like a tiny bit shorter than the orange building? I want the orange building to be like one of the bigger ones. So maybe like the roof of the orange build or the red building starts here, like the level of the glass there. Because that would make it taller than the white building, but shorter than the orange building. I feel like that'd be good. And I think I'm going to make the first story pretty small here. I think I'm going to go immediately in right after the windows. I'm going to go back and start the second story. I don't need that block. No! Oh, fuck. This is the issue of building with concrete powder. I just broke the orange building. Wait, where's the other orange? Where'd the other orange concrete powder go? I had another piece back there, didn't I? Oh, it fell under the string. How did it do that? How did it go through the string? That's crazy. That's just wild. Okay. So now, once again, we place a bunch of string. This is definitely the most annoying part about this build. Like, I'm having a lot of fun building these houses, but my god, the astronomical amount of string that I have to place in order to hold these blocks up is infuriating. All right, get our doors in. Why not water the concrete powder? We've been over this. God. The reason being is these buildings are very flat. And so the concrete powder, when like the actual concrete looks very nice, but has like zero texture to it, right? It's very, very, very flat. And I'm not doing gradients in the walls like I have over here. We're not doing any gradients because I want it to be like this cartoonish, like vibrant pop of color. I don't want gradients to like smooth it out. But because of that, if we go with actual concrete, the color gets very flat. So the concrete powder gives us this nice little texture variation while still keeping like the vast majority of that bright color pop. It just makes it very annoying to build with. But hopefully the payoff is worth it. And I think it is so far. I really like it. All right, let's dig you out. I also have no idea how I'm gonna do the interiors of these buildings. Like, I don't know if I want to put in like a second wall layer on the inside so that the inside is not concrete powder. Like, I have no idea. They're not gonna be big. They're not gonna be fancy. But I do want them to kind of be like storefronts. Because the idea that I have for this little like town is that there are going to be villagers walking around in and out of the buildings, like out on the docks, on the piers, stuff like that. Like, I want villagers to be moving and going places. But I don't want those villagers to be my actual trading villagers. Right, because my trading villagers, I'm going to be investing, you know, emeralds in and, you know, stuff like that to get better trades. And I don't want them dying or wandering off or, you know, drowning kind of thing. So the actual villagers that I'm going to be trading with are going to be in the houses, and I'm going to keep them in mine carts and stuff so they don't escape and that zombies can't come in, right? But I do want the town to feel alive so that it's not just buildings. I want like people to be inhabiting it kind of thing. So I want kind of like two different sets of villagers that are kind of going around the world. That's the idea. Fair, but you have more patience than I do for dealing with the powder falling all the time. Oh, like I said, it's been the absolute worst part of this build. It's miserable. But again, hopefully it is worth it. And I think it has been so far. Let's go ahead and sleep. I'm also sleeping a ton. Like I said earlier, like I've been sleeping a ton in this world in general, but especially since starting this project, because one, I don't want creepers coming up behind me and blowing up my house. And two, I really need to be able to like see what I'm doing and like see the colors, because again, that's the most important thing. This build is all about the colors of things. And so I want to be able to see the colors like very clearly. We actually don't need this column of red concrete because that's the inside corner. You won't see that. Oh, we don't need this one either because it's a second inside corner. Huzzah! Saving concrete powder. And I'm also like purposefully being like pretty random with where I put like windows and stuff like that. Like I want these buildings to feel very organic. And and not scripted, right? Like my starter house up here is very symmetrical, which is fine, right? Symmetry looks nice. But too much synergy can be very weird, right? Which is why like I built the roof to be slightly off center. The doors are symmetrical for this part of the house, but there's this extra little extension over here, right? Like you don't want everything to be perfectly symmetrical. And it's the same with all the buildings down here, right? Like this yellow building is very, very specifically not symmetrical. The door is not symmetrical with the center of the pier. It's off a block. And the windows are not symmetrical with the whole face of the wall, right? This window should be over one more if it was being symmetrical. But like that's the idea, right? Like I don't want things to be this perfect symmetry, right? Again, like another thing is like this orange house, the door is off center. The windows are shifted over a little bit. And so I want to make sure that things are feeling like pretty random, right? So I have a double window over here, a single window over here. But now that I'm like looking at it, it does look a little awkward because I have single window, double window, single window. Right? Like that doesn't look right to me. It also, I don't like the shape in the center here. Because I have the doors set in on the corner. But then the way that I brought the building back on the second floor isn't right. I don't like it. My screen was stuck on the pre-stream campfire? Oh no, Tin. Have you missed the first 40 minutes of Minecraft Monday? That's disappointing. Yes. Oh my goodness. We need to get a refund. We need to refund you for Minecraft Monday. It's saddening. It is very sad. Yeah, I don't know what about it. I don't like. I think it's this corner, like this section right here. I'm not a fan of. The shape looks very awkward. You owe me 40 pay cycles anyway. I am your content manager. True. Been really withholding that payment from you, sorry. What is this, Hollywood? No, it's meant to be kind of like the Amalfi Coast. That was my my vision with this little like lakeside town. I think it's coming together really well. I don't know, maybe we just keep building here and again, we just kind of trust the process. And then when we cover it with leaves, we'll just like change the shape of it. I don't know, we'll see. Let's keep going for now though. I am going to change the windows for sure because I don't want it to be single, double, double, single. So I think I'm just going to take the window out on this wall. And we'll just like heavily cover that. Actually, wait a second. I've got a better idea. Instead of doing that, let's make like a large center window. So we'll do these 6 blocks right here. Is this perfectly in the middle? Like is it 4? It's 4 and 5. Okay. Do I still have white glass? I do. So anytime I'm doing a window on the like a corner, I typically use the full glass blocks because I think it just looks better, looks nicer. Do I like that? Not really, honestly. Is it better one more over? Like if we... If I do this... Is that a little bit better? Okay, I like that a little bit more. Let's stick with this. Let's stick with this. I think I'm putting too much thought into it. Let's just stick with what we have there. Let's make some more red concrete powder. I'm gonna go before I pass out of my desk. Good night. Good night, Max. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Even if it is just going to bed. Okay, I think I am gonna... Shit. I think I am gonna put the roof level here. I was gonna go up one more block, but I think that would make the second story look really disproportionately large. Ow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if we went up by another block, it would look like comically tall. Like, we would definitely need to raise the bottom floor up by one, and I kind of want the bottom floor to be short, because we don't really have a lot of houses that have a short second floor. I did say that I wanted to make a balcony for this one. So let's go ahead and make a balcony here, which means we are going to need a doorway. So that is a perfect thing to put over here. We were wondering how to fill this space. There we go. See, it works out. Oh, shit. God damn it. How do I want to do this? Oh, fuck. Damn it, I broke that without my... I thought I was on my Silk Touch pickaxe. Oh, actually, it's a Silk Touch shovel, so it still works. Yeah, so this is all one layer. Like I never pushed this house back. This is just one layer that I just brought up. Like I want to put the layer of the balcony here, but I'm afraid that's going to look awkward with this lower level. Okay, looks like I am bringing this up by one. And then we bring this window up by one. Which means we can... What do I want to do? I'm like really struggling with this red house. I've been kind of getting into like a groove recently, and I've been building these houses in like 30 minutes. I feel like this one is giving me issues. All right, move it up all by one. All right, that means the string layer goes here now. Let's head up there. Bring that up by 1. We'll put the door here. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. I am like big time struggling with this house. What am I doing? Dude, I like don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what I want. The string needs to go back down another, like back down a level again. I shouldn't have broken the string at the level that it was at. Or I should have kept the string at the level that I was at. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Because the whole idea is that I want to have a balcony. And the string level is messing me up. So string goes here. And concrete goes here. I am gonna lose my mind. What am I doing? Why can't I figure this out? Like, is this what I want? I don't even know anymore. Like this, I want this to be the level of the patio. This is the patio. Okay, we know that. We know that. This is the patio. Is that fine? Is this okay? Am I dumb? Yes. Sure. Fine. We're rolling with it. I don't know. I don't know. I like cannot. I can't do it. I don't know. I'm going insane. All right, let's just start putting in the patio here because it'll help me visualize things more easily. This is meant to be a chill Minecraft stream, man. I'm stressing out. Like, does it make sense to replace these blocks with warped? From the top, yes, but then from the bottom, it looks weird. And like, I don't understand why my tiny little pea brain can't process this. I hate it, sure. Fine. At least it's something. Ugh. Okay, let's take a break from the red one. Let's go grab some crimson wood from the nether. I might fully take a break from the red one and just like move on to the next color because I am like really not jiving with this one, you know what I mean? Okay, let's go get some crimson wood, and while we're here, we can get some warped wood, the blue wood. Is this the same world that you played survival with? What do you mean by that, Tin? Like this is a survival world. The game mode? I mean, this whole world is survival, yeah. If that's what your question is, I'm not entirely sure what you mean by your question, like what your question means. But everything you're playing creator mode? No, this is survival. Everything you see is survival. Oh, I didn't bring my hoe. Damn. I want to get more shroom lights while I'm here. Ow! On fire. my god, why is this tree so tall? I didn't bring my hoe. Damn it. It's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think these trees decay. Ow! Oh my god, that actually like... Ah, Jesus! Chill! Why does everything want to kill me all of a sudden? Oh my god. Everything just fucking showed up at once. That was crazy. Like, goddamn. But yeah, I forgot that these trees don't decay because these aren't like leaves. Hey guys, you wanna just not? I did warn you. The only way I can describe the sound that these blocks make is, you know when you get like new shoes and your new shoes have that like kind of squeaky like sound? That's what it sounds like. Doesn't it? Like it sounds like the little new shoe squeak. Yeah, shit, there's another tall tree. I might have to take a little bit of a break here in a little bit to start making some food. Otherwise, Becky will yell at me. And nobody wants to face the wrath of Becky. What kind of food? I'm probably just gonna make some chicken nuggets. Got some chicken nuggets at the grocery store the other day. Moody Beckys are scary. Yeah. We don't want to be pissing off Becky. All right, let's grab a couple more of these trees, and then we'll go to the warped forest, the blue forest. Grab some of that wood, and then we'll head home. Because we're not using the warped wood in the red house, but I'm probably going to be using the warped wood in one of the houses, I would think. Okay. You're all good. I would like to get up, please. Uppies. I want uppies. Ooh, excuse me. I can't wait until we get Elytra. Like I could go and fight the dragon like right now, and we could get Elytra tonight. But I'm trying to like pace myself so that I don't just like get everything too quickly and then like not want to like play and grind things out. But at the same time, I'm really like, I just want elytra. I just want to be able to fly. Like, especially with like this building project. Like the scaffolding is really nice, don't get me wrong. Like the scaffolding makes things way easier. But the lack of elytra is just, it's painful. It's painful. All right, no, wrong buttons. Let's go to the Warped Forest, which is the other side of where our portal is. We will grab some warped logs, and then we will head back. And again, like I said, I think I'm going to just fully take a break from that red house, because I am just I'm not vibing with it. So we'll take a break from the red house and we will see what else we can build. I keep pressing the wrong button. Alrighty, let's grab some more warped wood. Really wish I had my hoe with me. Oh, look at this little baby tree. Alrighty, that should be okay. Let's get this big mega tree here, and then we'll head home. Sweet. No, I lost a piece. Alrighty. Let's head home. Guess it would be smart to come back the way I went so that I can actually get home. Okay, my game lagged as I approached that fire, so I just jumped into it. That one I jumped in just because I'm stupid. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of a break. I am going to get some food started, and then we will come back and we'll work on the corner house, the orange corner house, and we'll let this guy sit because I'm not jiving, with him. So I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Let's see what we're working with here. I don't think I'm going to be streaming for too much longer. I don't feel amazing and my head's starting to hurt. I feel like I'm starting to get sick. Fingers crossed that I'm not, because I can't afford that. But so I probably won't be streaming for too much longer here. We'll see. Let's figure out this next orange building though. So we have an orange building and we used cherry and jungle wood. So we need to come up with an orange building that uses a different color scheme. So do we think the pale oak could work? I don't know. That's like, I really want to include the pale oak in one of these builds because it's, excuse me, it's very unique, but it's very in your face. It's very, very like bright white. I don't know, man. Like I said, I really want to use the pale oak, but it is just so in your face. I don't think it goes with the orange. Maybe we go for no, because acacia is gonna be too similar. It's gonna be orange on orange, and I don't want that. Some dark oak, maybe? Oops. See, now I'm worried, like, is it too pumpkin-y? Like, I think it's too pumpkin-y. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Maybe some of the copper? Like if we use the weathered copper? not what I wanted. No, I did it again. Ooh, I actually kind of like that. I kind of like that. It's unique. It's very unique. And it is definitely not a color combination that I would typically do. But I kind of like it. Let's just do one last test. Let's try the warped wood. I actually like the copper. I do. I like the copper because it's not fully blue and it's not fully green. It's this off kind of color, and the rust in the copper actually has some orange tones to it. Right? Like it actually has a little bit of orange in it. I was just about to say, yeah, it probably shows copper in the gradient. It does. Okay, let's do a copper house. This is going to be really interesting. This is, I'm either going to love it or hate it. There's going to be no in between with this one. I think I want another tiny house over here. I think I want a little itty bitty house. We gotta go get a bunch of copper though. And when I first put the copper in, it's going to not look good because it needs to age. So it's truly going to be a trust the process build. Like in the truest form of trust the process. We will not know what the full build looks like until long after I've built it. I probably won't know what the full build looks like until I finish building the entire rest of the town. Because it's going to take a long time for everything to oxidize to the correct color. All right. Some of our copper. Let's bring our stone cutter over. Before I forget, let's actually go and trade with our villagers. I'm like trying to remember to trade with the villagers more often now that I'm like down here more consistently, so that I can just get more emeralds. And sometimes I get lucky like that and they like restock immediately. Can't I buy like glass from librarians? Isn't that a thing? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. So we can buy glass from librarians now. Oh, yay. I can buy a clock and a compass. Wow, that's really good, buddy. It's really good. Alright, anyway. We can buy glass now. That's nice. That, alleviates some of the need to, like, go and smelt sand and stuff, because we were running low on glass. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did for the other itty bitty house, where it's gonna have 2 floors, but I'm not gonna push it back by a wall. The timer went off. Gotta get the dino nuggies. So let's go up by like... Do I need more ranch? Is there... I thought there was a ranch bottle in the fridge. Should be on the door. Yeah, I was like, there should be one on the door. Are you going all around with the buildings? For right now, no. Right now, I just want to get this section here. If I do, like, keep up with everything and, like, I keep playing and stuff, I do want to expand the town probably out to here. Or at least around this corner. And maybe on this side. I'm not sure what I want to do with this side yet. But it's not going to go any further than here, and it's not going to go over here. For right now, I just want to build out these. But it's looking so nice. I love it. Okay. All right. How tall did we go with the blue building? We want 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We went 8 tall. And right now with the orange building, I don't want them to be the exact same height, so I'll probably make the orange building like 7 tall or something. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that worked perfectly. I do want to add a little patio to this guy. It doesn't look very structurally sound. Like, I want to use the copper bars, but they aren't thick enough. I need them thicker. I guess that's not bad. That looks awkward, though. No, it needs that. Yeah, and I don't like how that connects to the yellow building. What to do, what to do. No, I hate that. Definitely don't like that. That looked atrocious. I don't know what to do, Becky. So I've decided that for the accent color for the orange house, I want to do copper. Not this color, copper. It's going to be not this full green. I don't know if I have like a lantern that is. I'll just show you. It's the yeah, it's this greenish rusty orange kind of. Like, I really like how it goes with the orange. Oh, excuse me. So it's not going to be this orange. I have to wait until it weathers. But I want to use iron bars. And I want to support the patio. But if I do just one strip, it's way too skinny. But then if I do more, it looks better, but then it doesn't connect up top. And then it looks odd again if I do that. I don't know what?
All the way back.
Like all the way to the wall? Yeah? Maybe like that? Because the problem is, like, if I break that, then that's like barely connected. Like, I would love it if it connected here. Because the idea is, like, this is going to be bordering against a big house here, so it doesn't need a support. Right, that side of the patio is going to be in the wall of the next building, but this side does. What do you mean? Like on this level, you mean? That's fair, yeah. I mean, a lot of it, like, I don't know, they have like front patios though. Right, they have like little front areas. I also don't know if I want to bring the dark oak all. Whoops! Wow, I broke that instantly. I don't know if I want to bring the dark oak back all the way like I did for this house, or if I want like, well, maybe not sand, but like a different type of wood to like look like it's a front patio. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't think I want to raise it up a block though. But you think that looks fine? Yeah. I just don't like how far it sticks out. Like it if you're coming out of your house, you're like, ah, fuck. Like I gotta go all the way around. Well, but the patio wouldn't change anything. Then I would just be closer to the. I would be bumping my head against the top. I just don't know what you're talking. Like I don't know. I asked if you meant like bring it up a level like that, and you said yeah.
Yeah, I want a little patio, like stairs, little patio, like and then the door.
Like kind of what I have on the house here, just way smaller, obviously.
Yeah.
But again, like my thing is, I want this to be a very tiny building, and so, like, my head is gonna be hitting. I'm not seeing it. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't like. I don't know what you mean. All right. Where's my scaffolding? I feel like for this little tiny house, I honestly feel like it's okay if the front door and the patio door are on the same like spot. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's fine for like this little tiny building. I'm trying to get as much asymmetry with the building as I can, but I think it's fine because the only other place that I would put the door is like one over on either side. And I feel like that would look weird. And then, or a corner door. And I don't want to do another corner door. I've done a lot of corner doors. Oh, he's already weathering. Is that the one that I want? I think that's the. Is that? I don't know. I can tell. I'm probably gonna let all of the copper get to the fourth and final stage, and then just wax it like back from there because it'll be easiest for me to figure it out. Okay. I must eat. Actually, let me just put the roof on the building. I think I'm gonna put the roof on the building and then I'm gonna end stream. Because my head's starting to hurt again, and I'm still not feeling great. So I'll just probably end the stream and just relax for a little while and eat dinner. keep that one. Ah, damn it. I definitely have to build with copper more often. It's like a scary block for me because it's so like aggressively like pink and orange and stuff, but it is a nice texture. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Let's go ahead and get some plants up in here. Let me grab some leaves and some of the azalea bushes that I have. Let's go trade with the villagers now that I'm thinking about it. Cool. Maybe like a little hedge here. And then some flowers on this side. I can't get in. Tray out. And then we'll do like some very small. Your household eats fairly late? Kinda, yeah. I mean, I'm just eating late because I'm just bad. But Becky also does eat late. How do I want to do this? Maybe we actually use scaffolding as like a little table there. I think that's nice. It kind of blocks the window though. That's like in the middle of the patio. It's fine. Okay. And then we need to be very sparing with the amount of like greenery that we're putting on this house. because it's very small. So we don't want to go crazy with the amount of greenery. Like, I honestly think, like, this is enough. Yeah, it's a cute little corner house. Tiny, tiny little corner house. I like it. And like I said, once the copper actually ages to the proper like level, the proper tarnish, I think it'll look better. It's a little bit bright with the copper color plus the orange. I don't hate it, honestly. Like, it still looks nice. But I think it'll look better with the tarnished color all throughout. I think it's this color. It's the color that I want. We'll see. We'll see. I might change my mind and I might put it all back to this, like, the pure copper. We shall see. But with that, I think that is going to do it for the stream. We didn't really get like a ton of progress done. We only built we only built one house. We didn't finish this house because I just really don't like it, and I don't know. I'm like struggling to see the vision with that house. I'll have to come back to it at some other point. What is that bee doing? Yeah, you better go back to your hive. So yeah, I mean, we didn't really get like a ton of progress done. But I struggle with building in general, but especially like building while talking is really difficult. It's surprisingly difficult. But it's, you know, it's something that we'll improve on. But I really like that house, and we'll get that house to a state that I like it at some point. Yeah. Anyway, that is gonna do it for tonight's stream. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Apologies for the little bit of a shorter stream. I mean, it's not super short. It's still an hour 50. But I'm quite tired. I need to eat some food and I need to rest. So yeah. That is going to do it for the stream. So thanks for joining me. I will be back most likely on Wednesday. We'll see. But most likely stream on Wednesday with I don't know what yet. It might be a little bit of a change of pace, or I guess a big change of pace. It might be a horror game. Now that we're in spooky season, Halloween's coming up on Friday. That's what I meant. Halloween's coming up on Friday. So I want to do a couple spooky games. And if you remember, we actually started a spooky game last year and never finished it, called The Quarry. And it's been something that's been on my mind where I'm like, I should keep playing that. So I think we might end up doing that. I don't know if it'll actually be on Wednesday or if it'll be later in the week, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. So with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night, wherever it is you are, and I will see you again in the next stream. See you, everybody. Thank you.